Oh, right, not me? Hi, my name is Pam. I have an interesting story I think you'll like. It took place a long time ago when I was a child of 6, and my brother was 9, and my cousins, and the neighborhood children. It took place on Good Friday. We went to Catholic school, and we were encouraged to reflect and pray on Good Friday. For those of you who don't know about Good Friday, it is the day in the Christian community that Jesus died on the cross and everything that led up to him dying on the cross. And it's a very solemn day. And my brother, in his 9-year-old mind, thought what better way to reflect on this day than to reenact the Crucifixion. Now, as it happened, we had a great big backyard with a big tree. And again, my brother, my cousin, and all the neighborhood children, which just so happened to be boys. They built the cross. And I, being the only girl and wanting to join the boys, I tried to make myself useful. And useful I was. When the crucifixion, or excuse me, when the cross was completed, my brother said, who could fit on this cross? I wonder who we could get. I raised my hand and said, I could. So They tied me to the cross. I fit perfectly. My arms stretched out, my legs crossed, tied to the cross, and my brother, being the ever-clever 9-year-old, also made a crown of thorns out of branches he found in the backyard. They took me on the cross and put me up against the tree with the crown of thorns on my head and proceeded to find little sticks in the yard to whip me. At this point, I had grown tired of this, and I wanted off. Luckily, my mother came out onto the porch and looked over, and to her horror, saw her daughter on the cross. My mother was not amused, and she said to my brother and my cousins and everyone in the yard, "Let her go," as they were whipping me, saying, "Crucify her." My brother and my cousin Steve were so afraid, they dropped the cross, let it go. I fell flat on my face in the dirt, and then my mother was really upset. Needless to say, they were punished for the rest of the weekend, and I, after I was taken off the cross, was treated like a princess. This childhood memory has stayed with this family for over 50 years because every year on Good Friday, my cousin Steve calls me up and he says, "Crucify her, crucify her," and we get a big laugh out of it. So anyone who has older siblings and they think they want to join in, my advice is think twice.